In the first, at the beginning of this chapter, we discussed about the life processes, right? And that we discuss about there are some life processes without which we cannot imagine life, right? So out of that, the one and the most important is the respiration, right? Another is nutrition, and the third most important life cycle is called transportation, right? And the fourth one is children excretion. So student, the circulatory system belongs to the life processes called transportation, where the various materials in our body get transport from one part to another, from one region to another. And of course, that is very important in order to transport the nutrients from small intestine to rest of the parts of the body. It is also necessary to carry out the metabolic waste from all the parts of the body up to your kidney. It is again very important to transport the oxygen from your lungs to rest of the parts of the body. So of course children, the transportation of the various material is very necessary in our body, and without which we cannot imagine life, right? So children, in human, the circulatory system, the transport system consists of various components. And what are these? So children, there are three components of the circulatory system in human. And these components are the heart, the blood vessels, and the blood itself. Right? Three components: heart, blood, and the blood vessels. Right? So in this screen, you can see the heart is shown. Right? Anyway, we are going to discuss about it in detail. About the blood, you learn in 9th standard in detail, and arteries, veins, and the one more that is called capillaries, which are not shown here, which are hair thin structure, right? And this capillaries actually joins the arteries and veins. The capillaries joins arteries and veins. The junction between arteries and veins is called as the capillaries, right? So let's discuss these components one by one. So first of all, we will discuss about the blood, which you already know in your previous class. You learn about it in detail, but let's revise in short. Yes. So children, there are basically two components of the blood plasma and blood cells, right? What is blood plasma? The liquid component of the blood is called blood plasma, except the blood cells. Whatever the liquid part is there, that is called plasma. And the fluidity of the blood is due to the plasma only. It can flow due to the liquid called plasma. How its color? It is fade yellowish in color, light yellowish. Okay? क्या क्या होता है प्लाज्मा में? Plasma consists of 90% of the water. The rest of the part have salts, minerals, ions, sugar, nitrogenous waste, antibodies, hormones. These various components are there in the plasma, and they are in a soluble form, right? Some bigger proteins and hormones, they are not soluble. Rest of the components are soluble. Proteins are also there. Proteins, amino acids. Okay, children. Proteins, amino acids. This everything is there in the plasma. So basically, children, what is the function of the plasma? Yes, that it transport the dissolved substances like salt, amino acid, some nutrients. Okay, children, carbon dioxide is also there in the plasma in dissolved form. In dissolved form. So which part of our transport system transport the carbon dioxide? It's nothing but the plasma. याद रखना, ये क्वेश्चन आता है. Carbon dioxide is transported in our body by plasma, okay, by plasma in the form of bicarbonate. In the form of bicarbonate. See children, when carbon dioxide get dissolved in water, कहाँ है water? प्लाज्मा के अंदर है water, blood प्लाज्मा के अंदर, तो क्या बनता है? बाइकार्बोनेट. ओके, सो इस बाइकार्बोनेट के फॉर्म में हमारे ब्लड में, प्लाज्मा में ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है, राइट? और बाकी की भी चीजें हैं जैसे कि हार्मोन्स, ये ग्लैंड से अदर बॉडी पार्ट्स तक ट्रांसपोर्ट करेगा प्लाज्मा, राइट? देन salt, okay, nitrogenous waste, this everything the plasma transports. Next component is blood cells. Blood cells. Children, you know there are three type of blood cells: RBCs, WBCs, and platelets. All right, children, what is the function of RBCs? RBCs are flattened discoid shaped cells. They do not have nucleus. RBCs में nucleus नहीं होता है. पता है ना क्यों? Because children, if nucleus is there in between, then it also have the other organelles too, and it will occupy most of the part of the cytoplasm. So there will be less hemoglobin then. But in order to have the maximum hemoglobin in the RBC have only plasma membrane, and inside what is there? The inside structure of the RBC is filled with the molecules of the hemoglobin. And you know children, why the hemoglobin have the red color? Hemoglobin have red color due to the presence of iron in that. Due to presence of iron, the color of hemoglobin is red. Remember this. So RBC में क्या क्या होता है? Only plasma membrane, ये outer plasma membrane, और क्या होता है? Inside that the cell is fully filled with hemoglobin, HB, hemoglobin. और hemoglobin का कलर रेड क्यों होता है? It is due to the presence of iron in that. Okay, structure समझ गए. अब फंक्शन क्या है आरबीसी का? आरबीसी ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑक्सीजन. जब हमारे आरबीसीज ब्लड के थ्रू लंग्स के पास पहुंचते हैं, so this RBCs get binds with the oxygen, right? RBCs get binds with the oxygen and form oxyhemoglobin, and forms oxyhemoglobin. And this RBCs then transport oxygen to rest of the parts of the body, right? Now children, next type is a WBC. WBC का मतलब क्या होता है? W stands for white. They are the white blood cells. Okay, they are also known as leukocyte. They are also called as leukocytes. Leuko का मतलब क्या होता है? White. वैसे RBCs को पता है क्या बोलते हैं? RBCs are known as erythrocytes. Erythrocytes मतलब ही RBCs, and leukocytes मतलब ही WBCs. So you know children, these WBCs are irregular shape like amoeba, okay, which have nucleus and other organelles too. And what is their function? They engulf the disease causing microorganism such as bacteria, viruses. Okay, they engulf, and it get then later on degraded by the lysosome in them. You know very well about the lysosomes. Suicide bags. Okay, this lysosome then digests this foreign particle. So ultimately, this WBCs provides immune system. They have ability to fight against the disease causing microorganism. disease causing microorganism. WBCs have ability to fight with disease causing microorganisms such as bacteria and viruses. The third type, children, platelets. You know how their shape is? The shape is like this, spindle, platelets. Okay. Now children, what is the role of these platelets? These platelets helps in a blood clotting. Helps in a blood clotting. See, whenever we have small cut or wound, at that time, initially the blood flows, right? And later on, the blood flow stops. The blood flow stops is due to the secretion of fibrinogen. Secretion of fibrinogen from the platelets. Your platelet secretes fibrinogens. So these cells along with the fibrinogens form the net-like structure at the part of the wound and the cut, and it stops the blood flow. So blood does not flow when the clot is formed by the platelets. Okay, so they helps in a blood clotting. अब बच्चों कभी कभी ऐसे भी होता है कि इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स की सर्जरी की जाती है ना, सर्जरी की जाती है, तो उस टाइम पे क्या होता है, अंदर भी तो वुंड क्रिएट होती है, अंदर भी तो ब्लड लॉस होता है, बराबर? तो क्या अंदर भी क्लॉट बनता है बॉडी के? नहीं, अंदर हमारे बॉडी के ब्लड क्लॉट नहीं बनता है ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ हेपारिन. रिमेंबर दिस, ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ heparin. Heparin is a kind of a protein which prevents internal blood clot. वरना क्या होता था, हमारे जो ब्लड वेसल्स है ना, लाइक आर्टरीज, वेन्स, इसमें से जब ब्लड फ्लो हो रहा है और समझो यहाँ पे कट हो गया तो यहाँ पे ब्लड क्लॉट बन जाता था और हमारे ब्लड का फ्लो रिड्यूस्ड हो जाता था. इससे सीधा असर हमारे हार्ट पे होता था, ब्लड प्रेशर पे होता था, एंड दैट विल क्रिएट देन लॉट ऑफ डिफिकल्टीज. सो ये सिस्टम दिया है कि वी हैव द हेपारिन अवर ब्लड, हेपारिन which prevents internal blood clot. Okay, next thing, फिर जब सर्जरी हो रही है तो ब्लड लॉस तो हो रहा है, सो बॉडी में तो यहाँ वहां ब्लड जा रहा है, फिर ये कहा जाएगा, तो हमारे बॉडी में और एक सिस्टम होती है कॉल्ड लिम्फेटिक सिस्टम, और एक सिस्टम होती है कॉल्ड लिम्फेटिक सिस्टम which have the lymphatic vessels like this. So ये lymphatic vessel क्या होते हैं, क्या करते हैं, जो भी फ्लूइड है हमारे टिश्यूज के आजू बाजू में, सी विच आई एम रिप्रेजेंटिंग विद अ येलो कलर, जो भी फ्लूइड होता है ये फ्लूइड ये लिम्फेटिक वेसल्स एब्जॉर्ब कर लेते हैं, एब्जॉर्ब कर लेते हैं और इसको ले जाके बाद में हमारे ब्लड में मिक्स कर देते हैं. सो जो भी चीजें लॉस हुई है हमारे टिश्यू से, हमारे ब्लड वेसल से, okay, that is called tissue fluid. This everything again get absorbed by the lymphatic vessel, again get absorbed by lymphatic vessels, and which then absorb this everything from our tissues region like a blood, then the excretion, that is the waste material from the tissues, and this everything this lymphatic vessels absorbed and transport it into the circulatory system at the place of our collarbone. Okay, this I will explain you in the lymphatic system topic. Okay children, so we have discussed about the components of the blood, children, that is plasma, which is the liquid part, and the blood cell, which is the solid part, which have three: RBCs, WBC, platelets. RBCs carries oxygen, WBCs fight against the disease causing microorganism, and platelets forms the blood clot. So it helps in a blood clotting. All right, let's talk about the blood vessels. Blood vessels, children, there are three type of blood vessels in our body: artery, artery, look at the spelling, artery, vein, capillaries. Okay, ध्यान दो अच्छे से. Generally, children, generally we represents arteries with a red color. Generally, okay, we represent arteries with a red color. Children, later on, these arteries divides into thin branches called arterioles. These arterioles further divides into more thin branches called capillaries. Children, these capillaries then reunites to form reunites to form veins. They reunites to form veins. So basically, children, we represents veins with a blue color. There is a logic behind this. That why we represent arteries and veins like this. So arteries we represents with a red color to indicate the blood which transport through the artery is oxygenated except one which we will discuss at a time of heart. Rest of the arteries carries oxygenated blood, while veins carries veins carries deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood means the blood which is rich with carbon dioxide, and that's why we represent bloods with a blue color to differentiate. Okay, to differentiate. So children, here is the one thing where the arteries and the veins joins. See this, where the arteries and the veins joined. Okay, this part is called capillaries. This part is called capillaries. They are the hair thin structures. Okay, so arteries carries the blood which is rich with oxygen, and the veins that carries the blood which is rich with कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. फिर बीच में यहाँ पर ऐसा क्या हो गया जिसकी वजह से ऐसे गैसेस का अमाउंट कम ज्यादा हो गया. इधर से आ रहा है तो ऑक्सीजन रिच है, आगे जा रहा है तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो बीच में क्या हो गया? बताओ बीच में क्या हुआ बच्चों. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. दैट वेन the arteries is carrying blood which is rich with the oxygen. Once it come at the place of capillaries, the oxygen is given to our tissues, and from tissues the capillary takes the carbon dioxide. So the blood going through the vein is of course rich with carbon dioxide. So what exactly happens at the place of capillaries, children? At the place of these capillaries, exchange of material takes place, like respiratory gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, and also the exchange of nutrients, that is dissolved substances like glucose, carbon dioxide, fatty acids, and the blood then passing through these capillaries have the more waste in that, such as nitrogenous waste. So basically, when the arteries joins veins, when the arteries joins veins, the part is called capillaries, where the exchange of things takes place. As they are very thin, hair thin, single cell wall thin, so exchange of material takes place at the place of capillaries. And these capillaries are distributed all over the body. हर जगह पर ऐसा नेटवर्क है जहां पर कैपिलरीज है, सो जहां पे एक्सचेंज हो सकता है, राइट. One more thing, children, you have to remember. Direction of flow of the blood. यहाँ देखो, arteries. See, children, arteries transport blood from heart to rest of the body. Remember this. फिर वो कोई भी artery हो, कोई भी artery हो, arteries का एक ही direction है flow का. Arteries transport blood from heart to rest of the body. And veins. Veins. Veins transport blood from other parts of the body, including lungs, other parts of the body to heart. To heart. याद रखना, वेन्स का ब्लड फ्लो का डायरेक्शन अदर बॉडी पार्ट से हार्ट की तरफ, और आर्टरी कैसे ले जाती है ब्लड को? हार्ट टू अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी. और कैपिलरीज आर फॉर्म वेयर द arteries joins veins. So they are the junction between the arteries and veins. Remember this. Now children, let's talk about the heart in detail. Children, this is our beautiful heart, okay, which size is about our close fist, okay. जैसे कि हमारा आपने आपका खुद का जितनी आपकी मुट्ठी है ना होता है, okay. Where it is located, children, our heart is located in between our lungs. कहाँ होता है हार्ट? It is located in between our lungs in the thoracic cavity. In the thoracic cavity. ओके, हमारा जो चेस्ट रीजन होता है ना बच्चों, ये हमारे चेस्ट के रीजन में बिल्कुल दो लंग्स के बीच में थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट साइड में ये सिचुएटेड है, बराबर. अब यहाँ पर देखो, यहाँ पर आपको कुछ चीजें ऐसे दिख रही है जो ब्लू कलर से इंडिकेट की है, और कुछ चीजें ऐसे है जो रेड कलर से इंडिकेट की है, ओके. सो बच्चों, जो जो ब्लू कलर से इंडिकेट किए हुए ब्लड वेसल्स आपको दिख रहे हैं, मैंने आपको बताया था कि ब्लू कलर हम सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम के केस में कब लिखते हैं? When they carries deoxygenated blood, means the blood which is rich with oxygen. ओके बच्चों, ध्यान दो जिस चीज के ऊपर मैं भी फोकस करने वाली हूँ. See this, what is written? Pulmonary artery. क्या लिखा है? Artery. अभी मैंने क्या बताया आपको कि artery भी represents with a red color because artery carries oxygenated blood. So this is the exception. ये एक एक्सेप्शन है जो कि पल्मोनरी आर्टरी है. ये पल्मोनरी आर्टरी को देखो ब्लू कलर से बताया है बिकॉज इट कैरीज द ब्लड विच इज रिच विथ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो आर्टरी होने के बावजूद हम इसको रेड कलर नहीं इंडिकेट कर सकते, राइट चिल्ड्रन. सो दिस इज द थिंग. और दूसरा एक्सेप्शन, से दिस पल्मोनरी वेन. पल्मोनरी वेन है फिर भी रेड कलर से इंडिकेट किया है, वेन होके भी रेड कलर से इंडिकेट किया है बिकॉज दिस वेन कैरीज ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड. दिस इज द एक्सेप्शन इन केस ऑफ वेन. रेस्ट ऑफ द वेन कैरीज deoxygenated blood. All right, so see this structure children. This is the structure of our beautiful heart children. See this, what are the parts? So basically children, you know that the human heart is divided into four chambers. Two auricle, means two upper chambers, and two ventricle, that is the lower chambers. Children, upper chambers are also called as atria or auricle. Atria or auricles. ठीक है बच्चों. अब देखो, don't get confused with the word atria and artery. बच्चों, atria and artery दोनों में कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. एट्रिया मतलब ये हार्ट के ऊपर वाले चैम्बर्स की बात चल रही है, और अर्टरी मतलब ये ब्लड वेसल, ये उसके ब्रांचेस, ये वाली अर्टरी. सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज विद द स्पेलिंग. अदरवाइज यू कैन ऑल्सो रिमेम्बर एट्रियम को ऑरिकल भी बोल सकते हैं. ऑरिकल ये और इजी है, ऑरिकल एंड वेंट्रिकल. ठीक है, अब देखते हैं कि हाउ इट वर्क्स. Children, our heart have a protective that is called pericardium. क्या होता है, हार्ट के सबसे ऊपर एक प्रोटेक्टिव कवरिंग होता है, 2 लेयर, वेरी थीन लेयर, उसको बोलते हैं पेरिकार्डियम। और पेरिकार्डियम के 2 लेयर के बीच में फ्लूइड होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड पेरिकार्डियल फ्लूइड। ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड पेरिकार्डियल फ्लूइड। ऐसा आपका पूरा हार्ट जो है ये थीन लेयर से कवर होता है। इनसाइड दैट देयर इज अ पार्टीशन, there is a partition, see this, there is a partition, ऐसा partition है। So this is the right side of the heart and this is the left side of the heart। बच्चों किसका imagine करना है? See, if someone is standing in front of you, you have to imagine that person's heart। ये आपका हार्ट नहीं है। अगर ये आपका हार्ट होता तो साइड्स देखो, रॉन्ग हो जाते थे, क्योंकि इधर वाली साइड आपकी लेफ्ट है, आपकी ये वाली लेफ्ट है, आपकी ये वाली राइट है। तो ये जो हार्ट है ये किसका है? समवन विच इज स्टैंडिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। और पता है ऐसे क्यों पढ़ाया जाता है, क्यों ये मेथड है? दिस इज स्पेशली मेड फॉर द सर्जन। सर्जन, क्योंकि अगर आपको उल्टा पढ़ाते थे और कार्डियक सर्जन जब सर्जरी कर रहा है हार्ट की तो वो कंफ्यूज हो जाता था। भाई मैंने तो बुक में इस साइड में पढ़ा है, मैंने तो बुक में क्या पढ़ा है, इस साइड में लेफ्ट है और इस साइड में राइट वाला पढ़ा है, और अकॉर्डिंगली वहां पे रॉन्ग सर्जरी हो जाती थी। इसीलिए ये सामने वाले का हार्ट है, मतलब जो पेशेंट है उसका ये हार्ट है, इस तरीके से ये चीजें बनाई गई है कि ड्यूरिंग द सर्जरी द सर्जन शुड नॉट गेट कंफ्यूज। दैट्स वाई पढ़ाते समय ऐसे ही पढ़ाया जाता है कि ये सामने वाले का हार्ट है। तो सामने वाले की ये राइट साइड होगी बच्चों और ये लेफ्ट साइड होगी। सो दिस इज द राइट एट्रियम, दैट इज द अपर चैम्बर, एंड दिस is the right ventricle, that is right side lower chamber. This is your left atrium, left side upper chamber, and this is left ventricle, left side lower chamber. Now what happens children? See this superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. This both the vena cava carries deoxygenated blood from various parts of the body. That is, superior vena carries deoxygenated blood, that is which is rich with carbon dioxide from upper body parts, and inferior vena cava carries the blood from lower body part which is rich with carbon dioxide. Then the blood enters the right atrium. Once it gets full of the blood, it contracts and it pushes the blood into the lower right side ventricle, lower chamber. Once it gets full of the blood, it again contracts. At that time, the tricuspid wall closes and blood enters the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery carries the blood towards the lungs for its oxygenation. Once it becomes oxygenated, the vein coming from the lungs is called pulmonary vein, which carries the oxygenated blood. So this oxygenated blood then enters into the left atrium. Once it gets full of the blood, it contracts, it pushes the blood into the left ventricle. When left ventricle contract, this wall, that is called mitral wall or bicuspid wall. Bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve closes and the blood enters the aorta. Aorta is the biggest artery. See, aorta is the biggest artery. Okay. Then the oxygenated blood enters the aorta and then the aorta transport this oxygenated blood to rest of the body parts. Okay, so in this way children, the right side of the heart carries deoxygenated blood and left side of the heart carries oxygenated blood. That is the reason in your NCERT book also the heart is divided into two colors there. This side portion is represented by blue color and this side portion is represented by red color to differentiate oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Okay, so right side carries deoxygenated blood, left side carries oxygenated blood. And this separation is due to the part called septum. which is also called as pericardial septum, which is also called as pericardial septum. Okay, children. So see this. This right atrium receives the deoxygenated blood, which transport to the right ventricle. Right ventricle contracts, then the blood enters the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery goes to the lungs. See, here are the branches for each side lung. Okay. Now from the lungs, the blood becomes oxygenated because carbon dioxide is given to our lungs and oxygen has been taken out inside the blood. So the blood coming from the lungs is rich with oxygen. This oxygenated blood then enters the left atrium. It pushes the blood into the ventricle. When ventricle contract, ventricle push this blood into the aorta, and aorta transport this oxygenated blood to other body parts. In other body parts, the O2 is given and CO2 enters the blood. Then the blood coming from other body part is rich with carbon dioxide. In this way, blood flows through heart twice. Once in this cycle and another C in this cycle. So this is called double circulation, which we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss about double circulation and single circulation also in some lower animals. So children, this is about the structure and the working of the heart, right? If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. You can drop a message in the chat box. Already few messages